This man began his television stand-up debut with us 25 years ago.
Didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Very talented actor. Nobody funnier. Ladies and gentlemen, Norm Macdonald.
There is one country that worries me, though. Not Iraq, not Iran, not North Korea. The only country that really worries me is the country of Germany. I don't know if you guys are history buffs or not, but... in the early part of the previous century, Germany decided to go to war. And who did they go to war with? The world. That had never been tried before. And so you figure that would take about 5 seconds for the world to win, but no, it was actually close. Then about 30 years pass, and Germany decides again to go to war, and again it chooses as its enemy the world. And this time they have that guy, Schrankly, Crankly, that guy, and I'm not even going to dignify him by saying his name, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But you'd think at that point the world will go, listen, Germany, here's the deal. You don't get to be a country no more on account of you keep attacking the world. If something is true, it is not sentimental, and I say in truth, I love you. Oh.
On this episode of The Commercial Break.
No wonder we have a society full of, entitled
can you
big children.
Now?
Could I climb a rope now? Are you kidding me? The only thing I was worried about in those damn gym classes was keeping my boner under control. That's the only thing that I had to worry about
yes.
because...
Hi, Bryan, it's your mom.
Hi, Bryan, it's your boner. I'd like to talk to you about a very special collection that I've been saving. It's been in the back of my childhood closet. Sounds interesting. Do tell.
Go on.
I don't think anybody in the world has this particular collection intact. You piqued my interest. May I say more? A little bit about Madonna? Madonna, you say? Yes? Who was the other guy in it?
Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty at Largo, yes indeed.
Is she hawking her eye mask right away?
Eye mask in ASMR voice.
Immediately. To begin with, I have this product.
To start off with, Bud Light has 17 calories. That cool, refreshing taste you've come to know.
The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
Oh, yeah. It's another episode of The Commercial Break. I'm Bryan. This is Kristen. And Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays. You always blow that. Let's try that again. I'm Bryan. This is Kristen. And Happy Holidays. Best to you.
Best to you, Bryan.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. Welcome back to another episode of The Commercial Break. The Commercial Break.
The Commercial Break.
As my son would say. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited to have you aboard. I was thinking about something me and my twin brother were talking over the weekend.
Uh-huh.
We don't do a lot of that, so I thought... Actually, we went out to dinner, which was really nice. Yeah. I don't get a... when you have kids, you don't get a lot of a huge opportunity to spend a lot of time with other people besides your children.
Right.
Or outside of your children. You don't get to spend a lot of time with people that you love. It's just the reality of having small children, and especially during the time of, the before times and the after times of coronavirus.
It is the before and the after.
That's correct. So I had an opportunity to go and have a nice dinner with my twin brother. He says, you know what I want for my birthday? I want you to come sit fucking down without your kids and have dinner with me. And I said, that sounds horrible, but I guess I'll suffer through it. What do we got to talk about? We're twins. So we did that, and I had a very nice dinner. And he reminded me about something that I had forgotten a long time ago. And that is the Arnold Schwarzenegger physical fitness test.
Oh, I remember that.
He thought I was going to make some big family revelation. He reminded me that the priest diddled my fiddle back in second grade. He reminded me that I shouldn't tease about that.
No.
That's been there, done that. He reminded me of the Arnold Schwarzenegger physical fitness test.
That's
right.
Do
you remember this?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I remember this too. And looking back on it, like when I was going through it, third through fifth grade or however long it lasted, for a whole 4 years.
Yeah.
When I was going through it, I thought it was like I was really accomplishing something.
Yes.
I felt like getting these awards was incredible because you get an award.
You do.
For those of you that don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't need to tell you who Arnold Schwarzenegger is.
Yes.
No matter when you're born, you know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is. Terminator. He teamed up with I think it was either the first Bushes or the Clintons to make this award that basically PE teachers would give their students, and it was called the Arnold Schwarzenegger Physical Fitness Award for doing certain tasks.
Yeah, it was like a pull-up, push-up.
Yeah,
stuff.
Climb a rope 3 feet tall.
Climbing a rope, I was always like, oh,
yeah,
God.
touch a wall, walk to the bathroom.
Right.
I mean, it was the most ridiculous of stuff. Roll over once, do 2 sit-ups, lift your arms above your head. And each time you would do something, you would get an Arnold Schwarzenegger Physical Fitness Award for whatever, rope climb, wall touch, ball throw.
Yes.
And now, I just can't imagine how desperate the administration or Arnold Schwarzenegger, the people in charge of our health here in the United States, must have been at the time looking at the growing waistlines of American children going, shit.
Yeah, we got to do something.
We got to get them to do 1 sit-up. Right. How are we going to do that? Let's give them a piece of paper signed by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
It was the stupidest fucking thing. You look back on it now, it's accomplishing nothing. We did nothing. Basically, it was show up and don't fall down.
Yeah, exactly. Just make
award.
some type of activity. Just exercise.
I went back and I watched some of these Arnold Schwarzenegger commercials, or the PSAs that he would put together for the physical fitness awards.
Yes.
It made you thought you were winning like the Iron Man competition when you were doing these awards. I mean, Arnold really had everybody convinced that this was, this is going to be great for your waistline. It's going to be great for your brain. What I want you to do is 1 sit-up. Oh, you only went halfway? It's okay, no problem. Arnold Schwarzenegger Physical Fitness Award. Yeah. Okay, now I want you to go touch wall. Oh, congratulations, you touch wall. Arnold Schwarzenegger Physical Fitness Award. Ronald Reagan. Now I sound like Henry Fonda. Ronald Reagan appreciates all of your hard work and your effort. You are now champion physical fitness man. The truth was, it was just things that we can normally do in our, tie your shoe. Tie my shoe? How is that giving me a physical fitness? Walk once around the gym. Walk once around the gym?
Yeah.
Should have been like run a mile in, 3 minutes. That's when you get the Arnold Schwarzenegger Physical Fitness Award.
Well, they were just trying to get something going.
Makes me feel less than. No wonder we have a society full of, entitled
can you
big children.
Now?
Could I climb a rope now? Are you kidding me? The only thing I was worried about in those damn gym classes was keeping my boner under control. That's the only thing that I had to worry about because hi Bryan, it's your mom. Hi Bryan, it's your boner. Because I do remember a specific incident in, let's say, 4th or 5th grade. When we were doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger. First of all, PE was a nightmare for me. I liked it, but it was a nightmare for me because I had to wear short shorts and I got hair on my legs at age 6, right? I had like a full bush on my legs at age 6. I was just a hairy motherfucker. And it all started coming in real early. And so I had hair long before any other boys had hair. I had hair everywhere, right? Yeah. And so I was like the monster man of OLA. I just was walking.
Man child.
And people would make fun of me. I also had this weird run. Like, I have a weird gait anyway. I kind of walk strangely. Like, one of my hips is kind of cocked the wrong way.
Okay.
So when I would run, I would just kind of like, I would just like swing to the left a little bit. And I'll never forget that there were a bunch of girls in 5th grade. We were playing basketball in PE, and I was running up and down the court. And people were laughing. The girls were laughing. The girls that I thought were attractive, like, you know, my girls, the girls I wanted attention from. And they were all laughing. And so when I came off the court, right, and they were like, "Why do you run so weird?" And I was like, "What do you mean, run so weird?" And they were like, "You run really weird. It's actually kind of funny." Like one of these girls did. And I was like, "Oh, man, as if the hair on my balls, my ass, and my legs wasn't enough. Now I run weird."
School can be a cruel place.
It's very cruel. So the physical fitness day comes, and I am excited to get an Arnold Schwarzenegger award for anything, right?
Yeah.
And the coach calls me up to go do the rope climb, the knot rope climb. That's got knots in it, right?
Yeah, the knots.
So it's not that hard. And it's only 10 feet tall. It's like, who cares, you know?
Yeah.
But I have a raging hard-on, and I will never forget this. I have a raging hard-on, not for any particular reason, but because my little, my little 11-year-old cock decides it's going to wake up and give me a boner, right? And I'm like, fuck, man, what do I do? So what I did was, and this is, I shit you not, this is what I did. I actually fell over and laid down.
Oh, you played dead?
I played dead. I played possum. The coach was like, "What's wrong with you?"
I can't do it.
And I'm like, "I don't know." Yeah. He's like, "You got to get up and do the." And I was like, "I can't. I can't get up." And he's like, "Do I need to call the nurse?" And I was like, No nurse involved. Just give me a few minutes and I'll be better." I'll never forget rolling over on my face. So my boner was facing the ground, and I just faked nothing specific. I was just like,
I'm not doing it.
So when everybody else got the award, the physical fitness award for the rope climb, I did not get the physical. I didn't, because the coach said, "I'm sorry, you didn't do it." Yeah. He's like, if you
all you had to do
was just climb one knot. Yeah. You just had to get on there. Yeah. And he's like, "What's wrong with you?" I think he might have caught on, like toward the end. He was kind of like, "All right, well, whatever. Lay down on the ground and you can put your boner into the court."
It's so funny to talk with you about all this, because as a girl, and I did not have brothers growing up, I had no clue all of this was happening to the boys' apparatus.
Yes.
While we were like in gym, say in 5th grade, I had no clue to even like look and notice and whatever. So
gym, the lunchroom, it was a constant nightmare, because it like.
I asked Jeff about this. Dude, he was like, "Oh yeah."
It's like living
totally happened.
Yeah, it's like living in San Francisco. You never know when the earthquake's going to come. There's always this underlying sense of doom that's coming, right? And to me at least, and I'm sure that this would resonate with most guys.
Yeah.
It happened so frequently between 4th grade and really all through high school.
Now.
Now I got to convince him to get up. Back then, it just went on its own. It just had a life of its own. It wasn't because we were horned up. Right. It was because the blood flew to the penis for some reason, and then all of a sudden,
it's saying hello.
It was inevitable that when you had an erection, you were going to be asked to walk somewhere for some reason. Stand up in front of the class, give your little speech, walk down the hallway, go to the principal's office, and then you had this little young man boner running around. And it was just an embarrassing fact of life. And yes, the girls didn't understand. They didn't know. And the last thing I wanted to do was
alert them to it?
Yeah, I didn't want to alert them to the tiny penis that was underneath this thing. I didn't even know what I was thinking. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do with it if I had it. I just knew that this thing was out of control.
Right.
I was so relieved when I got home sometimes. I was so relieved that my boner could do whatever it wanted to do, and I could just be upstairs under the covers watching TV. Right? That's all I wanted, was to get home and hide my boner. Because it just was it had a life of its own. And I'm sure that most men can resonate with this.
Sure.
And I'm positive. Really, even in my 20s, sometimes I'd be working at the restaurant and a boner would pop at the most inconvenient of times.
I'm going to take your order.
Hi, I am Bryan.
I'm Bryan.
Welcome to the River Room. And I'd be standing at the table and just be popping a tent under the apron. Like the apron would just be sticking up. So those little black books, the little checkbooks, right? I had an apron. It had three pockets. It had one in the middle and two on the side for all that stuff. So what I would do is I just put one in the middle. So I'd be walking around with this big black checkbook flying out. disconnected from me by 2 inches. It literally looked like I took a pen and stuck it underneath and just like this. And there was nothing you could do about it. You couldn't convince it to go away. The more you thought about other things to make it go away, the more that it just raged, right? So, they say, think about baseball, right? You think about baseball and the boner would get harder and stay there longer. It was like, it just almost defied you. It was pissed at you for some reason and it wanted to embarrass you. It wanted to announce its presence wherever
really
it went. Yeah. Now I understand why women hate men so much. It's because we really do have 2 heads, and one of them
brains.
just doesn't even know what it's doing.
Right.
Or it does know exactly what it's doing. It's like, I'll show you. Table number 44. I'd have like a couple of Gertrudes at the table, 104 years old. Welcome to the River Room. Can I tell you the special thing? Hi. Is that a boner? Oh, look at that Gertrude. Isn't that cute? He's got a boner.
Still got it.
Still got it. Thank God I got my hair did.
That's right.
Did you see his little man boner? Is that on the menu? No, it's not. Can I have a coffee stir? Right out of your apron. Yep. Why did the check holder arrive at our table 5 seconds before you did?
Are you ready for your check?
Yeah.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
The mistletoe margarita, the Scrooge driver, the North Pole punch. The holidays call for cocktails, so get everything you'll need for them delivered with Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. So
What's it gonna be?
Classics like Bullet Bourbon, Don Julio Reposado, or Kettle One, or maybe something new. Find it all on Drizzly, where you can get beer, wine, and spirits delivered for any holiday festivity. Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com today. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations.
So much. www.tcbpodcast.com is where you go. You can read all the show notes, find out more about Krissy and I, watch all the videos, listen to all the audio, all from one place at The Commercial Break on Instagram, youtube.com/The Commercial Break. Couple things that I want to get through.
Okay.
I know these messages are long, and I'm sorry that they are, but we want to let you know what's going on here at The Commercial Break. And by the way, a lot of people are communicating with us on the back channel. I hate that word, but I guess the back channel. Texting us at 661-BEST2YO. That's the word best, the number 2 YO, best to yo, 661.
I love it.
I love it too. And so people are texting us. We've had a few people that have already gotten their stickers or secured their stickers. Stickers will be in here in the next week, but they've secured.
They pre-ordered.
They did. They sent us pictures of their receipts and with their Fume or their Magic Spoon or HelloFresh or whatever it is. So thank you very much. Here's what's going on with the stickers.
Okay.
Because Krissy and I know how valuable you believe commercial break swag to be, and because the only commercial break swag that currently exists are these 2 mugs, we have decided that we would like to give back to our community, our loving community of commercial break people. So here's what we're doing. We're putting a series of stickers together. It's going to change every month or two. When we run out of one sticker, we'll move on to the next different designs. They'll be numbered. So right now we're on number 1.
Numbered.
Yeah. And we're going to give those away only in a couple of different ways. The first is you find us at one of our on-site locations. Krissy and I are going to be doing a number of things out there in the world. You find us upcoming this time is Memfo Fest on October 1st through the 3rd. Go to memfofest.com for more information or for tickets. We're partnered with Castbox to go to Memfo Fest. We're going to be doing live from Fireside from there and a couple different episodes. Come and meet us. We'll give you one of those stickers. Number 2, you can subscribe, rate, or review on your podcast provider of choice. Send us a screenshot of that to 661 best, the number 2, yo, and we will, and make sure you send your address and your name, and we will send you a sticker. Or number 3, you can purchase one of the products or services our sponsors provide, and you can send us a receipt or a picture of you with that product, or using that product, using that service, and send that screenshot to 661 or photo 661 best to yo. That's 3 ways you can get a sticker. And when they're done, they're done. When number 1 is gone, it's gone. So you want to collect all of them, because if you learned anything from me and my story about the Dick Tracy collectible items that I had back as a teenager, I collected all 12 McDonald's Dick Tracy cups. Yeah. If you've learned anything about that story, it's that you don't want to miss the boat on these collectible things, because once they're gone, they're gone. And I unfortunately didn't cash in on that Dick Tracy collection. But if I had it, I'm sure that I would have made a lot of money. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah. You could have taken it to the Antiques Roadshow like that.
Sotheby's, how can I help you? Yeah, man, it's Bryan Green. Indeed. I'd like to talk to you about a very special collection that I've been saving. It's been in the back of my childhood closet. Sounds interesting. Do tell.
Go on.
I don't think anybody in the world has this particular collection intact. You piqued my interest. May I say more? A little bit about Madonna? Madonna, you say? Yes? Who was the other guy in it?
Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty at Largo, yes indeed. Oh my gosh, I'm tickled in my pickle. Tell me more. You've got to tell me. What collection is it? It's all 12 Dick Tracy McDonald's cups. Dick Tracy, you say? Click. Hello? Must have had a heart attack.
He was so excited.
He was so excited. He had a boner too.
He did. He just couldn't stay on the line. He was
That's
so
right. He was just like, oh my, verklempt. He was like, what do I do?
Yeah. I've never heard this.
There's a once in a lifetime auction. All 12 McDonald's cups, you say? All 12, you say? I do. With the Coca-Cola stains still at the bottom of them. Oh! We'll fetch millions, nay, billions. I'm calling Jay-Z right now. He loves this type of stuff. So
get your stickers.
Get your stickers. That's what you want to do. You want to get your stickers. Send your screenshots to 661 best to you. Best to yo. Go to Instagram at The Commercial Break. Our next contest is starting soon. And if you want more information, go to at The Commercial Break on Instagram. We are going to give away more cold hard cash. And we'll tell you more about that on Instagram and in upcoming episodes. Okay, here you go. This is what I want to talk to you about today.
Oh, okay.
I have been deep in the annals of the internet.
As you do.
As I do. And I have found a particularly disturbing, I think, trend that's going on. It's been going on for a long time, actually. It's nothing new under the sun to anybody that pays attention to YouTube or the internet. There is a subset of YouTubers out there that do something called ASMR. And so that I don't get it wrong, I'll explain exactly what it is. It is autonomous sensory meridian response, which I believe is bullshit for annoying sounds on a oversensitive microphone. It's not scientific. It might be, right? I think that's the sense that you get chills, like a physical response happens when a noise, when you hear something, from your nerve center, which for me is my penis. Oh, here comes my nerve center.
Quick, back to the
quick, down and back, quick to the bed, under the covers. Quick, jump on the basketball court, boner down. I mean, just imagine me flopping like a fish. The coach being like, "What are you doing?" I can't do it. I don't know. Are you scared? No? Should I call the nurse? No, not necessary. I'm pretty sure I'm dead, but I'll be back in a second.
I'll be good in a minute.
It's a heart attack. At age 11? Yes. It's the big one. So autonomous sensory audio response, whatever bullshit, right?
Okay.
So it's a physical response to a noise that you hear or noises that you hear. And there are millions and millions and millions of people around the world who are listening to these ASMR videos. There are a couple people who are very famous for doing this, YouTubers who are famous and rich because they're doing these auditory videos on YouTube where they make all kind of different noises. Now they can there's a couple different kinds.
Okay.
There's kinds that just make one particular noise. They might be like, today we're going to scratch the microphone. Right? And then they scratch the microphone.
Okay.
And then there are kinds that set up scenarios, right? You're at the doctor getting a rectal exam.
Oh. Sounds
okay.
fun-ish.
And then there are those who I think are doing this specifically for the purpose of getting you aroused, right? It's a kind of a sexy thing. Yeah, I'm licking your back.
Oh, something for everybody, as I like to say.
I'm rubbing your boner over your apron. But they all whisper. They're all in this obnoxious voice. Now, I have to be clear about this. I know that the ASMR is so popular with some people. Mm-hmm. With me, it is not. I have the exact opposite response to these noises. I feel sick to my stomach. I think it's obnoxious. I hate it. All of it sounds like nails on a chalkboard. I have yet to find a video where I like the noises that are coming out of there. And I have watched a lot of these in preparation for this particular episode.
Okay.
So I thought we'd just dig right in. Do we want to hear some ASMR?
Sure. Nails on the chalkboard.
Yeah, I just want to give you. Why not?
Go for Thanos. Good for you.
Indeed, Thanos. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Let's start off with, this is an ASMR scenario where someone is getting knocked out. They're pretending that you're getting knocked out.
Knocked out.
This is an example of really bad ASMR.
Okay.
This girl is probably no older than 11 years old. And she's doing a scenario where she knocks you out and then you wake up and she has done some medical procedure on you.
What?
She's 11 or 12, maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, good. You're finally up. You're at my photo shoot, silly. There's the lights up there. There's a green screen behind you.
Oh, you're at the photo shoot. I'm sorry, not the doctor's thing. You're at the photo shoot. I'm sorry, you're naked. This girl's 11. What do you know about photo shoots? Oh, there you are. You just woke up at my photo shoot. I was just placing your dead body in a particular arrangement. I was sticking carrots up your ass.
Lots of people hire people like me to knock people like you unconscious, make them pretty, take a picture, and then knock you unconscious and you wake up at home.
Where is this child's parents? What the fuck is going on here? This is insane.
Oh my God. Wait, I know there's people out there that you knock out, then you make them pretty, and then they wake up. What?
Where did you learn this?
Yeah.
I have never heard of a service that knocks you out, makes you pretty, and then takes you pictures.
Right.
I think that's called a rapist. I mean, this is really strange for an 11 or 12-year-old girl to be documenting this kind of content.
Yes.
Where are these parents? Where?
You know how hard it was to get this big flowy dress on you? Especially while you were unconscious? It was tough work, but luckily I make pretty good money off this.
What? She makes pretty good money in theory from the photo
Yes,
shoot?
in theory, she's playing pretend.
Okay.
Yeah, if my son starts playing
Do you
pretend
know
like
how
this.
hard it was to get this big flowy dress?
Do you know how hard it was to take your arm off with a saw? But don't worry, I make really good money doing this. Doesn't matter how old I am. You don't have an arm anymore. You bitch. Now lay there and take it.
This is like a horror movie, like Saw.
Oh my God, this girl is crazy.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna put on some makeup, some jewelry, get some props.
This is under the term ASMR, but like within 3 seconds, she loses the ASMR, and now it's just a weird,
story?
like fantasy video, right? Yeah. But because I don't hear any noises that are particularly pleasant, and there's an air conditioner going off in the background, and like it sounds like she's in a water, it sounds like she's in a fishbowl.
And then we'll be all good to go. So we should probably start with the makeup.
We should probably start with the fact that you're knocking people out and taking their pictures.
Right.
Yeah. We should probably start with an explanation as to why I'm knocked out on the floor. How's that? Can we start with a phone call to 911?
Right.
Our Child Protective Services? She's rubbing brushes up against the microphone. Like, you get how this goes, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody is attracted to the sound of makeup going on.
Stop struggling. I'm not going to hurt you.
You already did.
Stop struggling. I'm not going to hurt you.
Stop struggling.
God.
Stop struggling. The propofol will be back soon. Stop struggling. This is perfectly normal. I'm 11. What do you got to worry about? I just get paid to knock people out, put on their makeup, and take a picture.
Right.
Some people like you are so silly.
You sound like a creepy little girl.
Some guy hired me to get this. He said he wanted someone with your exact hair color, so that's what he got.
What in the
fuck
is going on here?
That's like Silence of the Lambs.
Babe, this is holy shit.
Yeah,
shit. Yeah,
it's not good.
It's not good, but I want to listen.
Someone should alert her parents.
So I hope someone. I mean, this video has like I think if I remember correctly, it has like 35,000 views.
Jeez.
So somebody out and many likes. So somebody out there is enjoying this content. If you enjoy this content, you're just as fucked up as this little girl is. She needs therapy, not a YouTube channel.
I don't know what he's gonna do with your picture. I'm not allowed to ask that. I'm actually part of a really huge company that does stuff like this. If you hear barking,
it's called Facebook.
If you hear a barking dog,
yeah,
it's called Facebook.
If you feel something gnawing on your toes, it's just my German Shepherd. You broke Facebook's terms of service. We're here to knock you out and take your picture.
That's probably our guard dog. Isn't this color so pretty?
No! No, it's not. I want to go
I'm just
home.
going to put some roses
Stop
behind
struggling,
you.
Brian.
I'm going to make the background of...
Stop struggling, Brian. You can't move your eye. You can't move your arms anyway.
You're so silly.
Blink your eyes once if you like what I'm saying. You're so silly. You're so silly. Yes, I did chop your penis off. It's okay. I have it here on ice. We can put it back on later.
Rose garden. That's why you have a red dress. He should have gone with red eyeshadow to match, but he wanted blue eyeshadow, so that's what he gets.
Who is he?
He is some fake guy that paid her to do this.
This is weird.
She is fucked up, man. Okay, we'll move on to the next one.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Now,
Okay.
let's do ASMR bedtime. This is
okay.
bedtime. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. We'll relax for a second. You're going to sleep. Who goes to sleep to this shit?
So to begin, I have these You're So Golden Babe eye masks.
Is she hawking her eye mask right away?
An eye mask in ASMR voice.
Immediately. To begin with, I have this product.
To start off with, Bud Light has 17 calories. That cool, refreshing taste you've come to know. To start off with, Mrs. Butterworth's candies are good for any occasion.
Yeah. To start off
with, the My Pillow guy is offering 50% off his pillows. And a free I Fucked America sticker.
Before I open this, I'm just going to...
Before I open this, I'm going to remind you to subscribe and like to the channel. Visit me on Instagram. Are you sleepy yet? Before you fall asleep, I want to let you know that there's 50% off all dildos at bobsdildos.com.
Pin your hair back with these little clips.
Are those for sale too?
These clips are from Target. Target has 50% off all clips.
It's just basically whispering.
That's right. Just whisper.
Just whisper.
You're too loud.
There we go. Now your hair has been back.
Why is everyone doing something to somebody in these videos?
There you go. Now your hair's back.
Now your eyeballs are gone.
There you go.
There you go. Now I pulled all your teeth.
Shh. Don't say anything.
Shh. I donated your testicles to John Hopkins Research. There you go.
There you go.
Are you tired yet? While you're recovering from the pain, I wanted to let you know that Quick Trip is the best place to get gas station on any trip. Quick Trip. We got gas.
And you did just wash your face.
Did you wash your face with Dove soap? Because Dove soap wants you to. Dove soap wants to let you know that it doesn't matter how big you are, you can still use Dove soap. Thanks.
I mean, it looks like you have no makeup on, so I assumed. Yeah, okay, cool.
What is that?
This is glitter hydrogel under eye mask.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to let you know that today we're sponsored by Dina's Stripper Glitter. Dina, she's a stripper. She feels your pain. 50% off all Dina's Stripper Glitter at stripperglitter.com.
Oh God.
They're really cool. How the heck?
How the heck? Can't get them open.
They're really cool, only I can't get them open. Yeah. Can you hold this for a sec? Oh, I'm sorry, you're not real.
Oh, it's slimy. Ew.
Speaking of slime, I want to let you know that Country Crock butter is 50% slime, 50% cholesterol. It's also 50% off at Target.
They'll help, don't worry. I'm just going to put it right under your eye. There we go.
Do they all act like they're talking to you?
They all act like you're talking. Well, most
To
of them
you.
act like they're talking to you because that's the thing. They're trying to get
Okay.
you to have a sensory response.
Okay.
I'll give you another example.
Okay.
Let's do one for medical. This is very popular to have an exam. You're having an exam, or you're in a doctor's office.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, welcome. Have you been here before? I could give a back.
Okay, so here, let me give you the setup. Okay, there's one girl that's being the doctor and one girl that's being the patient. The doctor is speaking with this accent. I think it's a British accent or something
Right.
like that. But the doctor speaks with a British accent, and then the patient at times speaks in a different language. She's like responding in a different language. This is a really strange ASMR, and I don't know about any of you out there. And I realize we're talking all over this, but I'm getting no reaction from these videos except this is
No.
just fucked up.
Yeah.
Not fucked up in the sense that like anybody's harming anybody. And if you like this, okay, cool. But
Yeah.
to me, like, I don't get any pleasure or enjoyment out of listening to this at all. It just sounds like weird people whispering in my ear.
It's just whispering.
And making strange.
Oh, right. Is that what she was doing?
Here, I'm going to lick your testicles. I'm going to spit on your back. Let me stick a wet finger in your ear. How do you like that?
Okay, how old are you? Okay. And what city do you live in? Okay.
This is completely ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry, but
It's-
if they weren't whispering, it would just be two people acting out a doctor's visit.
It would be two people badly acting out of doctor's visit. Yeah, me too. But like the pen rolling across the thing, like there's a lot of people that apparently that like, you know, the clipboard, when the
Okay.
nurses come in and they write on the clipboard, that is attractive to them. Like they like
Okay.
that sound. Who are these people and what are they thinking? They must have a different vibe, a different makeup than the rest of us because, or than some of us, because I don't get this whatsoever.
No.
I don't understand how this is attractive. Sounds like an annoying girl whispering way too loudly in a very sensitive microphone and then scribbling all over a piece of cardboard.
See, the pen to me sounds jarring.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's not soothing.
Not at all.
Perfect.
Perfect. Have I annoyed you completely? Well, here, listen to my chain rattle. Is that working? We should start an ASMR channel.
We should.
We should. And see how popular we get.
ASMR.
TCB ASMR. Another episode of the Commercial Break!
We'll just whisper our podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Krissy. Best to you.
Best to you, Brian.
Thanks, everybody, for joining www.tcbpodcast.com. Today we're going to talk about whisper wolves.
Yippee-yay, yippee-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, yippee. Whoop-oo.
Yippee. Best to you.
Best to you also. Make sure you call 661-BESTIE. Do you want a sticker? Here's a little raccoon chewing your face off.
Yeah, this is so weird.
Let me write on this piece of paper.
Right.
How does that sound to you?
Yeah, you can just do anything but whisper.
Yeah.
And then
It's obnoxious.
considered ASMR.
Here's bad ASMR.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another A.
Sounds like she's holding in a fart. Like, hello, welcome back to ASMR.
It does sound like
I hope this goes quick because I have bad gas. And this microphone's really sensitive. This is my third take. I'm gonna shit myself.
oh, God. There's probably an audience for that.
Oh, I know there's an
God.
audience for that. I know some people who would be an audience for that. I tell you that one time about a guy who came out and admitted that he liked like people to shit on his chest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Video for you guys today.
So stupid. It's the worst.
I know.
This is the worst video I've ever seen, I've ever heard. It's so stupid. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Can someone call in and
Yes,
someone write in and tell
tell
us what
us
you like
what's
about
going
ASMR,
on.
please?
Yeah.
661
Or at least
best
point us
to
in
you.
the direction of something you consider good.
Yeah, point us in the direction of something that would give us an auditory response
Yes.
because I'm obviously picking the bad versions of this, but I don't know what good is
Right.
because none of this turns me on
Yeah.
at all. And I don't mean turn me on like, a boner at the restaurant. I'm talking about turns me on like in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Am I attracted to this type of video
Right.
or noises? And this girl just, bestie,
Yeah.
my name is Bryan.
We should try and do it.
We should do TCB ASMR.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. We're going to do a TCB ASMR video coming up on the YouTube channel, youtube.com.
We'll just put it up on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll just put it up on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not going to subject you to that on the podcast. This is bad enough.
So, in today's video, I'm going to be doing some mouth sounds because basically 3 times I filmed a mouth sounds. Mouth. I see dead people. I see dead people.
I feel cotton mouth, people. I should have had some water. Those people who smoke weed and they smoke weed and it's like they have like dry rice in their mouth. They're like,
Or their lips stick to their teeth.
I know. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
That's the worst. And the worst is when you get cotton mouth, like right before you're about to go talk on the stage.
Yeah.
And no matter how much water you drink, you can't get rid of the cotton
it's the
mouth.
worst too if you get a little scratch, a tickle in your throat.
Yeah.
Okay,
God.
true story. This happened to me the other day. This is a side note.
Okay.
We'll take a break from whispering for a minute.
Why? I'm having fun.
So I went to the dentist and, mask required, whatever. I walk in there and I'm like, oh no, I've got a little tickle in my throat. And the more that you think about it, the worse it's going to get.
Yep.
So I finally was like, shit. And so I went outside and I was trying to cough it out. I was like, and I didn't want to be coughing inside the dentist because people think you got COVID.
They freak out. They freak out. Yeah.
I came back in I came back in and she's like, Kristen Bransford. I was like, yes.
And I'm like,
I came back there and I was like, I'm so sorry. Can I please have some water? Please. I was like, you're going to hear me cough, but I'm not sick.
It's weird that we have to explain that to people. I remember when the virus first came out and I went to the store one time and I went with Matty and Matty was coughing. But I think just because he's a kid, he was just like having that kid cough. Yeah. But people were looking at us weird. I'm telling you what. Here, let's listen to a little bit more and then we'll wrap up the show.
Okay, sounds good.
But it's always been a headphones microphone and like recently 3 times, but it's never ever been like good because I can't hear myself when I'm using like a little one.
I can't even understand anything she's saying.
I don't understand a fucking word she's saying. I think she said she called her friend about a microphone, but clearly drink a glass of water. Jeez, he's like, you're talking with your all kind of weird like. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy my ASMR. And then she's repeating random words. She's like, welcome to my ASMR.
God. Yeah, it's not good.
I have to go to the store.
I know, they're just talking.
They're just talking in a really low voice. But again, maybe you're attracted to it. So maybe you and I can come up with
Let's do it. Let's see how many views we get.
ASMR. So I had this thing when my kids were little, and it worked every time. I would count backwards from 30 over and over again to put them to sleep. But the longer that I counted, the more intonated the numbers would get. Let me give you an example. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. And then the next time, it'd be like 30. 29, 28, 27, go the fuck to sleep. 24.
Isn't there a book?
There is this book
by what's
Morgan
his name? Freeman.
No,
right?
not Morgan Freeman. Samuel L. Jackson. It's called Go the Fuck to Sleep. Yeah, and it's a great book. It really is, and it lets you know that that you're not the only one out there.
Right. The struggle is real.
The struggle is real. Okay, two more seconds of this girl. Okay. I just want to see what else she has to say because I don't understand a word already.
Yeah. Also, if you can't tell, I've cut my hair and I've dyed it a tiny bit.
What? That sounds like she's like breathing in and talking.
You can't tell something.
What if I just made quacking noises? Quack, 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 quack. ASMR duck. Quack, 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 quack. Or yip, yip, yip.
We've got to do it.
We're doing it. We're doing an ASMR video.
Yeah.
Commercial break is really going to get into ASMR. We're going to be the new ASMR leaders.
Yes.
That's what it's going to be.
Space.
Some of these videos have millions of views.
That's crazy.
We can't get 100,000. What the fuck? Are we that bad? I think it's just YouTube's algorithm is caught on.
Yeah.
They're like, not that commercial break, people. Not showing that to anybody. Fuck those guys. But subscribers continue to come. Thank you so much. Krissy and I are going to be making live appearances here. Not like an actual show where you pay tickets, but we're going to be making live appearances.
We're going to be at Mercedes-Benz Stadium coming up. We'd like...
We just sold out Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You didn't hear about it? That's because it was all on the down low.
It went quick.
Just our friends and family. That's it. All 100,000 of them. Did you see where the girls got to eat people? Sold out the Tabernacle in Atlanta.
Amazing. Good.
Congratulations
to them.
Rest to you, Ashley Heseltine.
Yes.
I know Anyway, they sold out the Tabernacle, and I think that's just such a cool thing. I would love to do that. Yeah, but I'm not sure our 60 listeners are going to sell out the Tabernacle.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, we have lots of listeners, but they're spread out.
Right.
Yeah, very spread out.
Denmark.
Okay, here is the deal. We're going to be live at certain places. We'll let you know on our Instagram at The Commercial Break. If you see us there, maybe you can catch a sticker. If you'd like a sticker. Sticker number 1 is out currently in honor of Mempho, where we'll be on October 1st through the 3rd. You can buy tickets at memphofest.com if they're still available. I actually honestly don't know if they're still available. But if you're going to be there, please let us know. We would love to see you. You can come up and grab your first edition sticker. You can
maybe be on the show too. We're going to have a traveling COVID safely disinfected COVID microphone.
We're going to be recording episodes at Menfo. We're also going to be going live from Fireside, so make sure to download Fireside, the audio social app Fireside. There's a couple different apps named Fireside, so make sure you do the one. And if you want a link, it's in our show notes at tcbpodcast.com. So meet us there or meet us anywhere. That's one way to get a sticker. Number 2 is you rate, review on your favorite podcast platform. Send us a screenshot of that to 661, the word best, the number 2, the word yo. That's 661 best 2 yo. Or the third way that you can get a sticker is if you call and leave us a message at 661 best 2 yo. Oh, I forgot the other way, is if you buy something from one of our sponsors and you send us the receipt or send us a picture, best 2 yo, 661 best 2 yo. Those are the only ways that you can get a sticker, and you're going to want them because they go 1 through whatever. And we're on number 1.
Sotheby's is going to be calling one day.
Sotheby's is going to be calling. And will you have all of the TCB stickers?
You're going to want a complete set.
You're going to want a complete set. For sure. So you're going to want to do at least one of those things every time we come out with a new sticker. And we appreciate it. Hey, I want to say thank you to a number of people who have been writing in and giving us content suggestions and telling us all about the wonderful things and quoting things that we say on the show. It's really nice to have people engaging in the show like this.
Get some feedback.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of fun responding. You know, sometimes one of the people here responds, and sometimes I respond directly, or Krissy responds. It's so great. So text us 661 best to you, or leave a message with the phrase best to you, and you may be featured on an upcoming episode of The Commercial Break. TCBpodcast.com. Read all the show notes. Find out more about Krissy and I. Watch all the video and listen to all the audio. All from one location. YouTube.com/The Commercial Break. Subscribe and comment on the videos if you would. We actually cut them up now in digestible pieces, so like 4 clips per episode. And we would love it if you would comment on your favorite video, as some people do. So that's all I got to say for today. Oh, I wanted to say thank you to our good friends at CastBox. It's an amazing application, 3rd largest podcast provider in the world, castbox.fm.
Congrats to Castbox.
Yeah, thanks to our good friends Valentina and Catherine and everybody over there for all of the wonderful support they give the show. And we just want to say thank you to Castbox.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so now, what else can I do today?
I think that's it, Bryan.
I think we have won ourselves an Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think that's it. We have won ourselves an Arnold Schwarzenegger Physical Fitness
Yes,
Award
we have.
just for showing up today.
That's right.
I'll never get that boner rope. I'll never get the boner rope award. It's never going to happen. It came, it went, just like my boner. It came and it went. Or it went and it
moment
came.
in time.
It went and it came. I'm not sure which happened first, but you know how it goes. Okay, that's all we can do for today. So I will say this. I love you.
I love you.
Best to you.
Best to yo.
And best to yo out there in the podcast audience. 661 best to yo. Get your stickers. Until next time.
Bye.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
The mistletoe margarita, the Scrooge driver, the North Pole punch. The holidays call for cocktails, so get everything you'll need for them delivered with Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. So
what's it gonna be?
Classics like Bullet Bourbon, Don Julio Reposado, or Kettle One, or maybe something new. Find it all on Drizzly, where you can get beer, wine, and spirits delivered for any holiday festivity. Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com today. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations.
Commercial break. New episodes on Tuesdays and now Fridays. New YouTube clips drop daily at youtube.com/The Commercial Break. Visit tcbpodcast.com for access to our entire media library. Follow us at The Commercial Break on Instagram. Each episode is written and produced by Bryan Green, co-hosted by Krissy Hoadley, with additional content provided by Tina Cano.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.